Yeah, I'll come down Wroxham between the bridges. Thought I'd give that a go. Obviously I've got the usual things. Yeah, I'm just using the usual 2 quiver rods with the old swim feeder, not a huge one, only 30 grams. That's holding bottom fine here, there isn't much flow really to worry about. Obviously, usual ground bait, your scalded pellet, bit of brown crumb and a bit of corn, and then corn on the hook. That'll do the job a treat. Yeah, the water's so sheer here, that's crystal clear, it's like tap water. You got to come down and fish this in the dark, that'd be a waste of time in the daylight. It's just about 8:30 now, we're just out, got a couple of casts and lost the fish on the first cast, so that was a bit of a pain. I felt like a nice bream, but that hook pulled halfway in, waiting for it, it's quite narrow here, there's not much width of river. Obviously some more on spots, we've got the trusty head torch around an old post. That's just shining on my rod tips, so I can see my rod tips ever so easy. That's a right result having these posts, which these little LED head torches, they're like 5 each, so that's cheap in isotopes and they work far better. Let's hope we get a few more fish. Just lost one, it was a pain, but then you just start to get dark. I don't think you'll get much here in the daylight, just so the water's like tap water. It really is, you can see right down to the bottom and look dreadful really for fishing in the daytime. Oh, I've never fished here before, but there's a hell of a lot of weed in the water. I suppose that's perks of having clear water. The sunlight get right down to it and everything grow like gold, doesn't it? Look at that cleared up, rebaited and back out again. Well, I lost a couple of fish now and I'm starting to get my wick, so change of tactics. Just open the box up, got a bloody great hook and put it on a hair rig. So now this is going to go out. I lost at least 2 good bream, maybe 3. So I need to change tactics. Obviously what I'm doing isn't working, so hair rig it is. Well, that's a bit more like it, a proper slab. That's 4 or 5 pound mark easy. And that weren't caught on the hair, that was caught on the normal rig. But I've done a good account of myself. It's a lovely looking fish. Look at that, over the moon, chuffed a bit to that. Cracking looking fish. I'll get that rebaited, get that back out again. Well, that's fish number 2. Another cracking bream, about 4 or 5 pound. Really lovely looking fish. You see, look at them, they're old beasts, aren't they? This one was caught on the hair rig. So I had one on a hair rig and one on conventional hookup. But yeah, there doesn't seem very many of them. Well, not tonight they didn't, but they are cracking fish. A lot better than keep catching them little old skimmers. Fantastic looking thing. Right old warriors. That's very strange. With the fish I've caught and a couple I've lost, you seem to cast out and get within 5 minutes of casting out, or you don't get nothing. So I've been regularly rebaiting every 15 minutes, but you either seem to catch them virtually straight away, or you don't get them. Very strange. Well, this is fish number 3. Not quite as big as the other ones, I'd say it's around about 3 pound. Still, it's a lovely fish. Nice to see. Fish number 3. That started off really slowly, I didn't think I'd get many, but that's starting to build up since it's got dark. Obviously the water's so clear, that's never a day fishing venue. But yeah, that's cracking to see a few fish coming out. Especially better size stuff. All I've been getting up the Thurn is little old fighty skimmers, what ain't no good to anyone. Well, within about 3 minutes of getting that 3 pound fish, another nice 5 pounder. This might be the biggest one of the night, might even be a 5.5 pound, but that's a cracking fish. Definitely now starting to get, it's been dark for an hour or two. Them fish are definitely feeding a lot better. You've got to look at this, a cracking quality fish. Really chuffed with this. Well, that's fish number 5. That's got to be around 4 pound mark, at least. Still a nice fish. Starting to come thick and fast. This one's on the hair. but I've had equal amount on the hares as I had on just the standard hook, so it ain't making that much difference. Well, I'll now get this back and we'll go from there. Bait up again and let's see if we can get enough on pretty soon. Well, they're coming thick and fast now. We're going to make 2 or 3 minutes. The last fish. This is now fish number 6. They really are having it. They're getting the heads down and getting a good belly full. This is a nice fish. This is 5.5 pound. Really cracking fish. I better get this in the net and bait it up again. Another one might be here pretty soon. Oh, just a little visitor come up to me. Dirty stinky rat ran into my bag, but luckily it's buggered off now. Got to be a bit careful with them stinky things about getting in your gear. God, they can do some damage. Worst thing down here is you take it on with you. But there you go, that's life in it. You got food and nature and things like that. You're gonna get rats, aren't you? Well, it's now midnight. I think that's time I packed the gear away and went home. Well, it's been very enjoyable. I've been fishing since about 8:30, so 3.5 hours. I've learnt quite a bit. I would definitely be using hair rig in future. I think hair rigs are the way with these bigger bream. Them little old skimmers, yeah, conventional methods I'd use all the time, but when it comes to these bigger bream, the old hair rig is so much better. The hook placement is always in the lip. It's never deep down the throat, so it's a lot easier on hook, and it just seems a lot more positive. I'll definitely be using that if I bloody come down here again in the future. When big fish are about, the hair rig is the kiddie. Well, I've caught a lot of big bream and tench at private syndicates over the years on hares, and all they're pretty good. I think they are the future really for big, better fish, definitely. There's some cracking slabs in there, aren't there? You can't fault them. Some really big, lovely fish. Yeah, that's really good. Well, I'm now back in the van, all loaded up. It's about 20 past midnight. That was a really thoroughly enjoyable session. I learnt a fair bit, because I did lose a few fish, but I definitely think the hair rig is the future. That really is. But yeah, I still enjoyed it though, but next time I might get my old cart rig wallet out and just fill it up with mono hair rigs for bream fishing, because I ain't going to use my cart gear anytime soon. I don't think I won't use it in 6 years since I finished on Holmesfield. But yeah, that's really good. A lovely stamp of fish. Nice to see all them fish all around like the 5-6 pound mark. A lovely good stamp of fish. Far better than, well, I found it far more enjoyable than the old cart puddles, because they're a bit samey, ain't they? Same old thing. All the carp, all the same sort of size, buff, buff, buff on a bit of pellet. But catching wild fish is a lot more exciting, I think. That's a lovely change in it. It really is. Well, I'm going to get myself home, get something to eat and a cup of tea. Thanks for watching. See you later, boys and girls. Have fun. Night.